Ignorant parents preferred my adopted sister over me, so 15 years later, I abandoned them. I was 8 years old when, for some reason, my parents decided they wanted to adopt. The girl they adopted was 1 year younger than me, but she was very demanding and knew how to always get her way. She was a shrewd mastermind and began to isolate me from my own family. Let's call her Stephanie. Despite our family growing up poor, Stephanie always made demands to my parents, and they met them. I would never get a gift on Christmas or Thanksgiving, but she would get her favorite new toy or a Game Boy. I used to get really frustrated and yell, "Why does she get gifts, but I don't?" And my parents would always reply the same way. Stephanie grew up in a rough environment, so she deserves better. Stephanie knew this and took advantage of it. My favorite place was a local pizza place, whereas hers was McDonald's. And I don't know how, but she always convinced my parents to take us to McDonald's. The final straw was on my 16th birthday. It had been years since I properly celebrated my birthday with my friends because I would be too embarrassed to show them our house. This year, however, my parents finally decided to splurge on me and planned a party for me. We were hosting at my favorite pizza place, and all my friends from school were invited. Leading up to the party, Stephanie was pouting a lot and throwing a lot of tantrums. I should have known those were signs, and she would do something to mess up my day. Well, my birthday comes around and everything is going perfectly. That's until they bring out the cake. It is a chocolate cake. I hate chocolate, but Stephanie loves it. When I asked what was going on, my parents replied, "Stephanie's birthday is just next month, so we decided today can be a celebration for the both of you." She said she already talked to you about this and said you're happy to include her. I was so pissed and yelled at Stephanie. "How dare you lie and ruin my day? Couldn't you have let me get just one day for myself?" I was also embarrassed because this was in front of my friends. Stephanie acted all cute and innocent and replied, "But we talked about this and you agreed. Why are you yelling at me, dear brother? We had definitely not talked about this or anything at all." My parents decided that I suddenly didn't deserve a party because of my attitude and kicked me out. Yep. They kicked me out of my own birthday party. I had to sit in the car and watch through the window as Stephanie cut the cake that was supposed to be for me. My friends tried to express their disapproval, but they were also kicked out. I decided then that I wouldn't stay with this toxic family a day more than I have to. I talked to my professor, and he went a bit lenient on me in class so I could work hard on my job and save money. I saved up for 2 years. One of my friends had a relative that owned some real estate and was willing to lend me a 1-bedroom apartment for cheap in a nearby city. I had also secured a scholarship for a college near my apartment. I was all set to move out the day I turned 18. Well, the big day comes around, and I'm slightly nervous. I was worried that if they threw a big party for me and made it up to me, I would forgive them. Guess what? They didn't even wish me a happy birthday. It was a holiday, so I lazed around waiting for someone to remember what day it is. Eventually, I just gave up and went to my room to finish packing. I wasn't taking too much with me, so I had just 2 bags that I could easily carry. I gave a call to one of my friend's older brother to come pick me up and made my way downstairs. Everyone was shocked that I was going somewhere with filled bags. I simply told them that I'm moving out. They freaked out and yelled at me for not discussing this with them.